Welcome back. Will the London Stock Exchange make a bid for an exchange in the U.S.? In my wide-ranging interview with Xavier Rolet, we discussed some major issues that he's facing as the CEO of the London Stock Exchange at this point in history.
There's a real live question, a live debate. On the one hand, the forces of liberal economy, globalization, and on the other hand, a form of, I would say, retrenchment or greater focus on national priorities. Right. And what this is highlighting, and I think very helpfully, is that in spite of this desire for retrenchment in some cases, which is not illegitimate, there's a real issue as to whether today capitalist economies are benefiting the population. A real issue about how's the wealth spread. And that issue must be addressed.
What do you think what would be the alternative to capitalism?
Well, we've tried many other forms. None have created wealth. None have supported innovation in the way that capitalism has. So I don't think capitalism is unpopular in terms of its inability to create innovation and wealth. It's the best system we've got, and we've tried many others. The question is, how does that percolate down effectively to the wider society? How do we ensure that the benefits of that innovation, of that wealth creation, are shared a little more adequately and a little more broadly? And what I think the debate, which has polarized, for example, in Europe on the issues of immigration, for example, leading to the temptation to retrench, what that debate has highlighted is that, in fact, a lot of that wealth has been created not only owing to the fact that we operated a capitalist economy, but also because these economies were open, because they traded with each other. The benefits of trade, the benefits of capital distribution were shared widely. And what we are seeing emerging in our industry today, in my opinion, it's a reasonably slow, but in our view, reasonably certain outcome of shared global regulation. In other words, the slow emergence of a global financial governance system, which enables an alignment so that nations can compete on the basis of a level playing field.
Let me ask you about your own plans in terms of getting bigger. You've already done a number of acquisitions. Does growth come from more deals or organic? What can you tell us about the status of the Deutsche Börse deal?
Analysts and investors have noticed that our growth is evenly shared between growth resulting from acquisition and organic growth resulting in part from the synergistic combination of these highly correlated businesses we've acquired.
Right.
Indices, clearinghouses, and capital formation businesses.
You've already got this very broad and deep business. Do you even need Deutsche Börse at this point? The European competition authorities are obviously trying to block this deal. Is it dead?
Yeah, that deal is dead, and the Commission has made their final position. The merger with Deutsche Börse was not a central part of our strategy. It was not our plan A, if you want. We were approached in the middle of 2015. We felt that the combination of these two assets was highly complementary. They operate a very large futures platform, a global collateral management business. We operate a leading global clearing business, global primary issuing businesses, the largest index company of the world. That would have put together made us a very strong competitor and accelerated our global growth, keeping in mind that we believe that our strategy today is enshrined by our desire to become one of the 3 or 4 global infrastructure, financial infrastructure companies that are going to populate financial markets, we believe, in the next 5 to 10 years.
Well, you got back to work very easily. I know you were planning on another outcome, and perhaps you were going to step down, but you're back in the saddle. I know that you and all your colleagues in the industry are trying to get that huge IPO that's on the horizon from Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Aramco deal. You went to Saudi Arabia with Theresa May recently to talk about this with the government. Do you think you'll get the deal?
As I'm sure you will expect, we don't comment on international and specific company business or specific client business issues. But I would say that the international IPO market today, on the issuance side, continues to look at the London market as the most international such market. And the fact that the press has speculated that we are in contention simply highlights that continued competitiveness of our UK markets and of the London market in particular for these large global IPOs. Unfortunately, as regards the particular company you mentioned, I cannot make any comments on that.